5 on your health. Flu and flu-like illnesses are spiking in Massachusetts. The latest state data shows more than 7% of all hospital visits were related to those viruses. That's up from just over 4% the week before.
Here to answer your questions, we have Dr. Ali Raja, Vice Chair of Emergency Medicine at Mass General Brigham. Good to see you, Dr. Raja.
You too, Jessica.
Yeah, let's start with what you're seeing in the ER right now. Are you seeing a lot of flu cases?
We really are, Jessica. Our emergency departments are really busy right now. We're seeing a lot of flu A along with RSV and COVID. And most people are coming in feeling really miserable with fevers and body aches and a lot of fatigue. Now, the good news is that a lot of people aren't getting admitted to the hospital, but what's driving the numbers is just how many people we're getting all at once.
All right, so flu and flu-like illness is in the very high category right now in Massachusetts, but the severity of cases is also moderate. So what does that mean, and what do we know about the strain that's hitting people this year? How the vaccine is performing, and is there anything we can do to make it easier?
Thanks, Ben. I can see how that could be a little bit complicated and confusing. No, the way that it works is that when you have very high activity, that means flu is spreading widely. Moderate severity means that for most people, it's not actually turning into something dangerous, which is great. As you mentioned, the strains we're seeing this year are familiar ones, so most healthy adults are recovering without complications. And what really helps is always the basics. Get rest when you can, drink plenty of fluids, and if you're sick, please, 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 staying home really does help protect the people around you.
Yes, that's very good reminders. People may think it's too late to get the flu shot, though. Is that true or not true?
Not at all, Jessica. You're absolutely right. It's not too late. Flu season lasts well into the spring, and getting vaccinated now can still really make a difference. Even if you do get the flu, people who've been vaccinated tend to have a milder illness and are less likely to end up in the hospital. Now, the catch is that it still takes about 2 weeks for the vaccine to fully kick in. So, as a reminder to everybody, sooner is definitely better.
All right, good advice. Dr. Ali Raja, good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.